Imagine you could buy a place twice as fast as the guy making an offer next to you. Now, how will we do this? We're going to talk about pre-approvals today and how useful they are when buying a first home property. Now, I've got Louise with us. She's the founder of the property education company. And Louise, you've got some great points on pre-approvals.
Well, first thing I wanted to talk about is not all pre-approvals are created equal, because many lenders will tell you they've actually given you a pre-approval, but what all of they've actually done is hit your credit file, and they're just relying on whatever information you've given them. But that does not necessarily mean that they'll lend to you. And I have had a couple of experiences where clients on very significant incomes, 200 grand each, going for a pre-approval for a certain property, and both times were rejected because they didn't realise the problems that they were presenting to a lender made them inappropriate at that lender. And we, being a broker, can give them a choice across different lenders, and we're able to take them to the right lender the first time.
Just to touch on this again, a pre-approval sometimes when going to a lender can be as good as drawing a smiley face on a napkin. It doesn't mean anything. Going to a broker like us here, we may be able to give you an official pre-approval so you know what to purchase. More importantly, we're going to be aware of when you're buying a property and what property you're looking to purchase and where to take that to particular lenders. Anything else, Louise?
Well, another case, as an example, I had a client we did a pre-approval for, and when we submitted the loan, it actually came back and said there's something on his credit file that we don't know about. And it appears someone had actually used his driver's license and created fraud in effect. So he ended up with a black mark on his credit file. But if he had done that when he'd already bought a property, it wouldn't have been settled in time because we had to report it to the police, get stat decks, all sorts of things. So you've really got to be careful about what you're doing and how you manage this process. So it's a really good idea to get that pre-approval in place, but with the right lender for you.
So, seeing a broker for a pre-approval, we're going to be able to check every step of the way that you are going to be able to successfully buy a property. We're going to know how much you're going to borrow. We're going to tell you exactly what kind of properties you can and can't borrow with that lender. And more importantly, it's going to be in writing that you are approved for that loan in advance.